Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here and welcome back to Dawn and Julia Creates. So, first of all, let me just, sorry, I feel like we are miles away. Right, now let me bring this down just a touch. There we go. That's better. Hello and welcome. We are on another Dawn and Julia Creates. This time is our lovely Julia's choice, and wow, yeah, it's going to be fun, really fun. So it's not what we had planned because I can't find, we were going to do a journal page and I cannot find my journal anywhere. It is in this room somewhere, but I can't find it. So right at the last minute, poor Julia had to come on with another challenge. And actually, do you know what? I think it's going to be a fun one. So I've just got it written on a little piece of paper, just off to the side, so I can tell you what it is. So we're going to be using this journaling designer pad. Now, both Julia and I hauled this in the summer, and we both got it from the range. And it was, how much was it? It was $4.99, I think, if I remember rightly. So we both had it, so that's what we're using today. Now I'm going to move that out of the way because I've got the sheets out that we are to use. So let me show you them. They are absolutely gorgeous. So we're allowed this sheet with the pink polka dot hearts on. And it is double-sided, so it's like squiggles on the back. So it's polka dot, but it's like a squiggle polka dot, which is really nice. Then we are, now it says, use one of the large sentiments to create a piece of wall art. So is it these ones or is it these ones? I'm going to say these ones. So we're allowed this with these 4 different sentiments on. Then on the back we've got this graph of paper. So what I think I'm going to do is have the base as this, and then I'm thinking a friend is one who overlooks your broken fence and admires the flowers in your garden, because I think that just looks lovely. And what else? And then it says, so that's what we're to do. That so we make a wall art piece, and then with leftovers create a tag and a card. So we then have to make a nice tag and a card, which again I'm more than happy to do that because that is going to be fun and it is definitely right up my street. We are allowed to use gesso. Now I've got my white gesso and I've got my clear gesso, so it depends because I don't want to sort of put loads of white on this, but I know there'll be some, I might want to do white splatters or something like that. So I thought I'll get both of them out. I knew I didn't want to use black, so I've also got my gel medium, and for some reason I mixed the lids up. It says gesso clear, but it's not, it's actually gel medium. But I've got that just to put on my flowers, just so that it will last, because I'm actually going to plan, so after Christmas I always have a trip down to IKEA. So after Christmas, whatever I make here, I'm going to go and get a frame for it, one of the box frames, and pop it in, because I think that would be really, really nice. Let's see, yeah, so I want it to last. So we're allowed to use that. We're also allowed to use a texture paste. So the paste that I'm using is from Craftbox, and it is a stencil paste. And this stencil paste is in a pearl pink. So it's just what I have. But I mean, you can make your own. Let me just, it always does that. Right, take that out. I don't like them. I love Craftbox mediums. I really, really do. But I hate the thing that they put in the lid because it always gets stuck. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, really, really nice. So we're going to use that, and then we can use some thread. So I have, again, I've got some pink thread, so you can sort of see a theme here. We're also allowed to use beads and gems, and just over here, this is just loads and loads of gems that I had all around my craft room. I've dumped them in here, and this is my go-to one. So we have that, and I've just noticed we've got some gorgeous pink ones, so may use that. We're allowed to use some paper flowers, so I just grab, as you can see, pink. My favourite colour of pink as well. So we're allowed paper flowers, and then we're allowed our gouache paints. Mine are Arteza, and if I remember rightly, so is our lovely Julia. So we have the same set. I love these. These have become one of my favourite go-to paints. So that's what we're going to use. And oh yes, and we're allowed a black pen. I've just got a biro. I have lots of really nice pens, but I thought, you know what, let's just do a biro. Why not? Julia did a live on Monday, so you'll be seeing this on the Saturday. So it was Monday, like just gone. Julia did a live, and I did say, I think I should take all your black pens off you. Oh, she said she wouldn't be able to survive. Could you imagine if I'd gone round to Julia's and I just went through her whole house and I took every single black pen, including biros and pencils and yeah, everything black. Do you think she'd still love me? I think I already know the answer to that one. Right, okay. Let's just move this. I do love her, and Julia knows I love her. I love her to bits. Right, okay. What we're going to do, so like I say, I really want to use this one. And what do I need? Help me, people. What do I need? I need some scissors. That's what I need. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down. Now, I am not worried. The reason why I'm just using scissors and I'm not bringing my cutting thing out is because we're going to roughen up the edges on this one, because I think that'll be nice. Now I'm looking at these and I'm actually thinking that maybe that's a bit too pink, but I really like the sentiment on that. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. It's what the sunflowers do. No, yeah, the sunflowers do. I was going to say surf flowers then. Yeah, I really like this one. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one. So let me just move that off to the side in a moment, because like I say, what I'm going to do, do you know what, I'm not going to get my head in because I haven't been to the hairdressers in a while, so I think I've got very bad roots. Actually, I don't think they're as bad as what I would think they are. Anyway, I'm using my scissors. You do not need a tool or anything cool to do this. You can just use your scissors if you don't want to tear it like I've done that. See, I quite like that. What I do with them, so every time I tear them, I just roll them, because I just think it just gives that extra little bit of swing. See how nice is that? So yeah, so I don't mind using my scissors because like I said, I love seeing what sort of happens and what I get. So I'm just gonna, there we got another one, that's a little baby one, and another bit, there we go. Actually we'll have that staying that way and we'll have that bit that way, there. Awesome. Right, thank you. Peeling tatties, isn't it? Oh dear. Do you know, this is the latest I've ever filmed Dawn and Julia Creates, and Julia will tell you I am very I am on it. As soon as the brief comes in, I'm on it. I know what I'm doing, and you know, I get it all ready to go. And yeah, we are filming this on Thursday evening. So right, what I'm going to do, which I don't mind, I'm just hoping, because my editing software, it can take up to, depending on how long the video is. So for an hour's video, it can take anywhere between 6 and 14 hours to export. So yeah, I just use a free software that is offline called Shotcut. Yeah, and I like it. It's very basic. It does what I need it to do. The only downside is my graphics card in my laptop isn't the best for it, but I manage. So yeah, so hopefully this will definitely be edited this evening, and then it will be up and ready to go on this Saturday for you guys. So yeah, right, get all these out. I mean, how lovely are these? I know Julia, oh bless her, I told her that we needed another challenge because I couldn't find my, what do you call it, my book. So I told her which journaling pad I had, and then she said, oh, right, we're going to use these. And I said, oh, I'm really sorry, Julia, but I don't have that. I said, but I'll check. So then I checked, and I had a look around, and I still couldn't find it. So I said, nope, definitely don't have that one. And within about 3 seconds, I found it. It was like, yeah, I might actually have that one. So yeah, so that was quite funny. So I was making Julia, you know, run around her craft room, probably like a headless chicken. So, oh, she did tell me though, because she was talking about my nails. And she said, because I actually have, now my hands are cold, so they're purple at the minute. And she said she's put nice bright pink on. Do you know what though? We've both got the same colour strap on our watches. How terrible is that? But yeah, I said to her, stop, but the problem is, I said, the purple. I said, until I get warm, and then the you know, they go bright pink. She said, right, well, you just need to blast them with your heat gun. So we'll have to give them a blast with my heat gun at some point. Just so that the pink. Oh, because I think she's got pink nails on, so I think it's quite nice. Right, I need to stop waffling and actually do something. Julia said that we can use our stencils. I'm thinking that I definitely want the script. I definitely want the suspended circles. And I'm, yeah, not, or do I want the flowers? I don't know. Right, okay, let's just go with it. Let's see what happens. So, yeah. I'm using Julia's stencils, so I just thought these go really, really nicely, and they're nice, good quality stencils. So, yeah. So I'm just going to I don't want a perfect impression. So as you can see, it's rough and ready to go, and then it's gone through. Oh, do you know why that's happened? It's because I'm lazy and I don't clean. I've been lazy with these. I haven't cleaned my stencils, which is absolutely shocking. So you must clean your stencils after use, because otherwise they just don't work as well. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. I think I'm going to have to go and turn my telly down now, because it is very, very loud. So I'm just going to add some of these in. So just like this. Oh, I love it. And then I want a little bit down here. Okay. Ooh. And then let's pop a little bit over here. There, like so. How gorgeous is that? And then this is actually going to sit in the middle there. So because I know where it's going to sit, let's just put a bit of stenciling. I just want it to come off to the side a little, just like that. Yeah, I like it. Oh, that looks really good, really, really good. And then we're going to just put a little bit off to this side as well. Oh, now I don't mind that that's sort of gone on there. It just adds to our piece. And then I think I want to have this bit as well. So just, not all of it. I love using a stencil, but not doing the full bit of the stencil. Okay. So just to remove those bits. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that to dry, and then once it's dry, we'll come back. I'm going to add a layer of our clear gesso. So I think it's clear gesso that I will be using, and then we'll add a bit of a gouache paint just to add a little bit more colour and just make it look even more prettier. So yeah, I'll leave that to dry and then I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. Right, this is all dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my my clear gesso, and we need a paintbrush, so I'm just going to use this one because it's nice and soft. And I'm just putting a layer of clear gesso over the full page, and the reason why we do this is because it helps mediums take onto the paper. So if I was to put the gouache paints on here, it would soak into the paper very quickly, and you wouldn't get a nice sort of reaction. You won't get that spread of colour because it would all just soak in straight away to the paper. It would also make the paper feel very like it's not going to withstand much. So by putting just a layer of clear gesso on, we're not losing the colour of our piece. We get to see all of that, but yeah, we are priming our page to do whatever it is that we want to do to it. So yeah, which I think is really cool. And I'm being very, very generous with this. So just popping them on like so. Just need to do this corner. Right, if I hold it in the middle, that's getting covered. So if it's got my fingerprints on, it doesn't matter. But I think this is actually a really nice idea for a gift. So yeah, I'm getting messages on my phone. Right, okay, so this is 13-inch clear gesso, but you can get clear gesso really from anywhere. You can use any brand that you like, just whatever you've got in your stash really. So it's just the one that I like to use. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, first of all, we need some water. So, because I can't be bothered to go into the kitchen, we'll just take some out of the spray gun. How bad's that? Right, okay. Right, let's pop that off to the side. So that's just off to the side. And what I'm going to do, let's blast it to dry it, and then I'll come back. Okay, so that is all done. It's nice and dry, so you can sort of see it's got that sheen on it, which it is looking absolutely gorgeous. Right, just wash this brush out because we may need it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up my watercolours, well, my gouache paints. I need it so that you can see, oh there we go, you can sort of see, like, actually I need to swap sides just because I am right-handed, so but I'd like you to see it all. So I think that is probably about right, isn't it? Do you know, honestly, right, I tidied up yesterday at my desk, and you should see the state of it now. It is, oh my word, yeah, it's like a bomb has hit it. Right, so I'm just folding my sleeves up because we're about to get down to business. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't want to ruin my jumper, so yeah, we're gonna just do roll them up. Right, what I'm doing is I'm activating my paints. Now I have a feeling Julia's gonna go with some sort of green because she loves green. We all know she absolutely secretly loves snot green. That's her favourite. Oh dear, there's my alarm going off. Yeah, so I know that, yeah, I've got a feeling that Julia will have some sort of green or yellow in there. And I have a feeling she's going to say that I'm going to go full on pink. And you know what? If she says that, then she knows me a bit too well, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Right, I'm just going to add some water onto my page. Not too much because it's not watercolour paper. We are just using just normal scrapbook paper. So you don't want to overload it with water. Otherwise, it's just going to end up ruining your page. Like I say, I have a plan that I would like to go and buy a frame for this. So when I do buy the frame, what I will do is I'll actually, oh, I think this is broken. So I think what I'll do is I will actually just, when I get the frame, I'll glue it down so it stays flat, and then it'll look lovely. So that brush was broken. So I'm just bringing in a darker colour, just because I think it needs it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep holding that over there, and as you can see, I need to pull that colour out so much more. So just like this. I am going to bring in, I'm thinking I might bring in like a dark grey or even a black. I might even just go with black. But I just love the contrast of the different coloured pinks. But like I said, this is only possible because we've put that layer of gesso down. So if attempting to do something like this, I really do highly recommend investing in some clear gesso, because if you're doing some mixed media on scrapbooking paper, then yeah. Right, how are we looking? Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot, but I do want a little bit more contrast, so which I think would be nice. Don't be scared, honestly, of it. I love it when it's dark. Where's my water? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray that so that it drips down. Ooh, I like it. I like that a lot. Right, let us very quickly dry this off because it's starting to cool. Okay, I don't want to dry it fully just yet, because I would like to add in some more of that black just along this top edge, just because I think it looks gorgeous. There's something about black and pink, not all sort of blacks and pinks, but yeah. I love how, I don't know if you can see, it's sort of all where I sprayed it, it's splattered it around. I love that. So when we put this on, can you see how much more it stands out? How gorgeous does that look? So what I'm going to do is turn this around. I'm going to do the same on this side. So let's add some black onto here as well. So just sort of in the centre, and then where's our spray, and do the same again. So what we're going to have is we're going to have drips going each way. So just take up some of that pigment. Oh, I love it. I love. Just check it. Yep. And then by the time, it needs a little bit more black that side. By the time we put our flowers on and a few of the other embellishments, then we're laughing really. Right, I'm just going to sort of do it like that because I really want this to be nice and dark. So yeah, because I really like how it looks over there. So just like this. Okay. Perfect. Right, okay, now that that's done, I'm going to pop that off. No, am I going to pop off to the side? Should we dry it? I'm trying to think, should I make the card and the tag, or do I just go straight in and finish this, then we make the card and tag? But I'm just thinking we could let this dry just a little bit, couldn't we? Just a smidgen. So I'm just taking some of that up. Yeah, right, okay. let's give it a quick blast and then we'll make the card, because I think that's probably what we're sort of heading towards. Just because I think if I start building it up, it's not going to look as nice while it's wet, and everything won't stick as well either, so we do need to have it as dry as we can. So just a little bit more. Right, okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now. So let's pop that off to the side just for it to dry just that little bit more. Now Julia didn't say what size of card, so I'm just going to go with a 5x5 card, just because that's what I've got in. They're the bases and the envelopes that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to decorate the envelope up as well, because I think that might be nice. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to use on the picture itself, so I know that I do need to keep a few elements for the picture, but we have all of these. We do have let me just actually get rid of all of this black splatter, okay, because yeah, we don't want it to be not very nice. Right, okay, so we have these left, so in theory we could actually use enough on these. I'd rather wear flowers in my hair than diamonds around my neck. Actually, that it would be quite nice, wouldn't it, for our card. So, although, do I want... I feel like I'd like to have that graph paper on. Do you know what? Right, which one can I live without? Let's have a look. Keep your face to... Alright, I don't mind getting rid of that one. So, let's... Because what I'm thinking is we'll use this as our background. But what I want to do... is bring in my gouache paints, which is, what have I done with them? There we are. Because what I'm thinking is, so this is where you'll see it won't work as well as it did on the paper, so we won't get all of that gorgeous sort of drip style, because we haven't put any what do you call it down first. But I just want to pop on some of that pink. So add some more water. So as you can see, it's not running into each other as nicely as it was on, because we haven't put gesso on. So it sort of shows you the comparison, really. I like that. Right, okay. So like I said, just really, really quick and easy. And then what I'm going to do as well is let's just pop some black splatters on there, so it sounds like the family are home. So right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly blast that just to dry that off, and then we'll get that stuck onto our card base. So I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, so I'm back. So what we're going to do is I'm just got some double-sided tape. I'm just going to put this onto my card base. So I'm trying my hardest to use all of my double-sided tape up, because I do in fact have a tape runner, which I much prefer to use than the double-sided tape. But honestly, if you saw the amount that I have, I want to say I'm about halfway through, but yeah, we will use it up. However, I might just give a load to my daughter, because I think she'll probably enjoy playing with it. Yep, she's just giving me a smile, so I think I will give her some double-sided tape to have. But I prefer the my tape runner. Yeah, so much better. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this on here, and it doesn't really matter whereabouts I stick it, just as long as it's stuck on. And then I'm just going to go all the way around, just passing some tape over to my daughter. So I'm just going to cut all the way around, and I always do it this way, and you'll find as well that Julia does it this way as well, because we don't do measuring. So yeah, although I say I don't do measuring, but there's a few times where I have measured and I quite like it, so it's not too bad. Okay, I'm just going up. But when it comes to cards, if I want the whole of the base to be covered, then I like that. Yeah, then I tend to stick it on and then cut around it, because I prefer it like that. Now, Julia, am I allowed to cut around her? Can I round my corner? I don't think she's going to let me have one, is she? Or will she? Oh, I can't be on the naughty step. Yeah. I don't want to be on the naughty step, so I'm going to just do it with my scissors. So I just feel like I need, well, I don't need it, but I'd like it to be just that sharpness taken away. So, oh, yeah. So if you haven't got a rounder, then it's just taking a tiny portion off that corner. But making sure that you do the front and the back a piece, so it matches up. Okay, so there's that. Now I want to keep them. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh, in a field of roses, I'm a wildflower. Throw kindness around like confetti. Oh, I love them, but I feel like I want them on the big picture. When you love what you have, I like that. Today is the day. Ooh, make it happen. Ooh. I see they'd have to be on a bigger thing. I mean, we could cut it down, but I don't know how well my cutting is, because I like today is the day. And I'm scared in case. I mean, I'm just going to go for it anyway, but so today I don't want to sort of ruin them. Oh, yeah, we can get away with that. Okay, so today is the day. So I think I'm going to use that, and then I think what I'm going to use is, let me just, there we go. There, I like that. I think Julie will do something like that. She's going to split up those words as well. I like it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use some of the flowers. Now, I want the bigger ones for the, what do you call it? For the wall piece. Actually, I might put that on the wall piece, that on the card, because then it matches. Oh, and then I've got a little one here that's very similar. That can go on the tag. They can have some, that can go on the tag, that can go on the wall piece. So really I'm just going through my collection to see what I have. I need one more. But I do have, I've got these little ones, and I do have some of these ones as well. So these little tiny ones, which I think will look nice. I mean, these were gifted to me, so I don't know where they came from. But they are like, oh, forever old. So I'm just sort of, yeah, splitting them between each of them. Oh, that could go on that and on the tag. Oh, I think that one might go there, so I might use that one on there. I like those green ones. Right, okay, so I'm thinking that on the wall piece, those ones on the tags, and then these ones on both of them. I still feel like I need something else on this, so I'm just sort of looking at this, and I'm thinking that that might be really nice, sat there. And then we have our bits here. like so. I'm thinking I need my glue gun on it as well, so let's plug that in while we're trying to decide what we're doing, because I'm actually thinking, as much as I want to use the gel medium, my glue gun's going to just be so much better for what we're doing. Let's move that out the way a second. I do have more flowers if I need them, so how about something like that? I love the whiteness of that. And then let's have a look. I'm just going to take those off because they're just a bit too high for me. Okay, and then maybe have that there. And then just do the same with these. I just like to scrunch them out. So have something like that. And then what I'm thinking is, I don't even know if these aren't sticky anymore. We could then have these sort of going up. Just around like that. And I don't think I want that one on. So this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I see it. I don't know. Yes or no. I like it. I think it needs some gems, and I think we're going to have to put a border on. But you know what? For the first time ever, I'm going to put a border on before I put everything onto it, because then, yeah, I think it would just look a lot nicer. And I'm just going to do squiggly lines. And like I say, I'm using a biro pen. I'm not using anything special at all, because, you know, I just want you to see that you don't need a special fine liner pen to do this. You can just go to the pound shop, buy yourself a pack of black biro pens, and voila, you can do it. So there, I like that. Right. Okay. Do I want to add any colour onto these? I don't think I do, actually. I think I quite like them as they are. I'm going to break that bit off though, and then I'm just going to grab my glue, and I'm going to glue this down. So make sure that you can see. So that bit was there, and then I've got this one. Oh, we have that one, which actually, yes, I think I'll have that one, because that one's got a little rip in it. So I can use that other one. I'm thinking of using that one on the tag. So just like that. And then, well, okay, so there's that. Right, okay. Then let's pop on our sentiment, because it's easier to get into before we start popping on our flowers. So today is the... Now I have to decide what I'm going to do for our Julia for the next challenge. And you know what? I haven't got a clue. I don't know whether to be a nice person, or whether to be a semi-nice person, or whether to be... yeah, so I'm not quite sure what to do yet. So I'm sure after I've gone through my craft room and had a look at all of my different goodies, I'm sure that yeah, I will have found something. Right, okay, so oh, that's lovely there. And then I just want, yeah, so making sure I've got plenty of glue on, just so it can get really squished down. And then I like the different colours actually. I think they look really, really nice. The different shades of pinks together. What I will be doing though, I'm going to bring in my white gesso and I'm just going to tone them back just ever so slightly. Oh, I quite like it. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for this one because I like it. Put that there. And then we have these little ones, which I'm thinking one there. Yep. So that one there. One. Definitely one there. I feel like there's one there. And then I'm thinking maybe one just there. Although, no, I don't know. Oh, kind of like it there. Yeah, do you know what? Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just do it. Right, white gesso. So I've just grabbed that. Like I said, I just want to blend these in together. So I want to knock back some of the pink. So just putting a bit of the white on my brush, and then I'm just going over my flowers. So just like this. So just a little bit of dry brushing. And I do think sometimes doing a little bit of dry brushing on your flowers, on your card, really, really makes a massive difference. So just, the good thing with paper flowers is, if you're doing a mixed media piece and you want a certain colour flower, but you say you wanted this shaped flower but you wanted it in a blue, you could actually just coat it in gesso, stick it on your piece, coat it in gesso, and then change the colour. I mean, how cool is that? So just, like I said, just popping, and then that just brings it all nicely together. I love it. I really, really love it. Right, pop that in my water. We do have these gorgeous gems, so let's, because they are really, really nice. There's two. And so if you're wondering what I'm doing, wherever I want the gem, because these are too tiny for me to pick up, well, that one's just stuck to my finger, what I tend to do is I'll look at where I want it. So say I want it there, and then I'll push it down and I pull the paper out, and voila, there it is. I'm saying voila a lot, aren't I? Yes, I am. No, I don't want any more on that. I think I'm going to use the rest of them for the tag. But there you go. There is my card. How beautiful is that? Oh, that is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Right, let's bring back this. So let's get this. I've just realised my tablets are on the desk. I had to take my tablets, so and I forgot to move them. So I do apologise if they were in the way. Okay, right. So this is what we're looking at. Now I want to give this some dimensions. So I've just got some big chunks of cardboard here. So I had a fresh delivery this morning with a nice big box, and I've just gone and cut it up ready to do my dimension with it, because it's awesome and it doesn't cost me anything. I have saved a fortune doing this. I was using like scrap bits of card, but I was building like 2, 3, 4 layers up at a time. Yeah, and it just, yeah, it gets a bit, you know, tedious after a time. So and then I just thought, you know what, I'll just use some cardboard. I know I want to say it's Sarah from Rare Crafts. I think she does it as well. I remember Julia telling me a while ago that she does it. Oh, I like that. See, I don't know if you can see, but it is curling up. So as you can see. so I will sort of reinforce it before it goes to be for a while. But I love that background. It's just gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that in the middle there. And you know what? We're just going to use the glue gun if we have some glue. So like so, put plenty on, and then we're just going to pop that just in the middle. Got glue string there, but to get rid of glue strings we just use our what do we call it? the heat gun. Oh dear, I know what they're called, and I know you guys know what they're called. Oh, see, that looks gorgeous. Now let's add all of our gorgeous embellishments, because this is what makes a project, isn't it? Right, I'm just getting rid of that because I'm thinking that I'm liking the idea of, now I want more sprigs. Okay, do I have, actually let's use my dotting tool. Oh, that's my other alarm. You've gone through both alarms. My first alarm is to tell me to take the tablets. My second alarm is to tell me to take my tablets if I forgot to take them after the first alarm. So there you go. Oh, I like these. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm just going to turn that around. So I'll pop that in there. Maybe the green bits as well. Actually, I don't want the, what about something like this? Oh, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe something like that, and then okay, we'll have some of these sort of purple ones dotted around. So that's one side of it. I've got these little tiny ones as well that I would like to use. So it's like it's sort of fading out, if that makes any sense at all. Right, on there. So that's what I'm thinking for this bottom bit. We do have these gorgeous floral elements as well. Right, what about, no, I liked how we had that. Oh dear. Yeah, I did like how we had that. So what I'm going to do, let's start sticking it down, because otherwise I'm just going to be faffing for many, many hours and changing my mind, and I really don't want to. And I find that I always like the first thing that I decide that I'm going to do. So that's think that I think that's why I stopped thinking about it. I think that's why I just go for it, and I just sort of, if I do it the first time, if I can't think of anything better within the first 5 minutes, though, yeah, it's tough. Oh, I don't like that flower. That flower doesn't look very nice. Yeah, I mean, I am going to be putting some what do you call it, some white gesso on these. And oh, I can't, can I? I was going to say we could put some glitter on, but that's not on the brief, so I can't do that. Oh, actually that can go in there. Yeah. Let me just put that down a sec. So I'm just going to turn and twist and this and that, and because I'm thinking I don't really want it to the same, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want it to be it look the same on both sides. I can't think of the name. Like a mirror image, but symmetrical. So I don't want it to be symmetrical. Oh, I like that. And I think I'm going to have some of these little white ones just dotted, because I just think they're so cute. And let's just dot them here, there and everywhere, because I just think they're really pretty. So one on there, one right at the end. Oh, let's have that one there. And yeah, I say I don't want it symmetrical, but this bit I sort of have done, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. Doesn't that look so pretty? That looks really pretty. Right. So let's have a look. Got another one here, but I don't really want to. I want to use that on the tag. Oh, I was going to put some a green one in, wasn't I? So let's put that green one in, because I actually like the pop of green there. So let's do that. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe, I feel like we need something up on this top corner. So what I'm thinking is we do that. Let's take, oh, there's a single one. Do one like that. And then, I mean, I have more flowers. I can go and get some more out, so I'm not sort of short of them. But yeah, I like that and that. And I'm thinking having the green one maybe tucked in there somewhere. Yeah, right, let's go with that. Because I don't want to sort of overthink this too much. She says, and then changes the positions, because that's what you do. Oh, just like that. Stick that in, and then could do with another pink flower, couldn't we? No, it's a bit too big. Right, let's bring the purple ones in then. Yeah, I think that works really nicely. Okay, yeah, all right, I'm liking that. So, it there. And like I said, the key for me a lot of the time is not thinking. I find that if I don't think too much about placement or what I'm actually putting on, then I find that, yeah, I just enjoy it really. And then we want some of these, because I always think my first thought is the thing that I like the most. And then maybe one of them there. Oh, I like it. I really like it. Now, in our little pile of things, we do have this sort of leaf thing. And I know that we had like a goldy one. However, I don't... Oh, there's a green one. Because it would have been nice to have those as well. You know, just sort of sticking out. So, like a gold one. But, yeah, I just don't think we've got... I think if... I wish we were allowed like leaves, because I would have tucked in, I think, a few, like just a couple more leaves, because I think that would have been nice. But yeah, just making sure we stick everything down. So just like that. I am thinking though that, yeah, I like that there. I'm just going to pop this on there like that. Right, okay, so let me just show you that. So that is what we're doing. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my brush. I'm going to grab my white gesso. I'm going to do the same as what we've done with the card. We're just going to brush over it with some white gesso. Just to blend those in. It just makes it look really, really pretty as well, like snow, and it'll tone down this green one. So as much as I love the hint of that green, I think it did need a little bit of a toning back. So again, perfect. Now if we were allowed some glitter, I would have put some glitter over my flowers as well. So this is actually the first time I've ever done a layout like this. So I've ever done like a scrapbook sort of style picture. So thank you, Julia. I've had lots of fun. And she's been so kind to me because she knows I love my flowers. So I think our next task has to be a nice one. Because I was a bit mean, I think, on the last one, and unfortunately she didn't quite get what the brief was until she watched mine. She felt really awful, and I told her she didn't have to, but she did. She ended up redoing it the next day, which, oh bless her, I felt really awful because, yeah, but she did fantastic. I'm so glad that she did do it again because I really enjoyed it. Now I've got very little left on my brush, but by rubbing it over that stenciling, it is bringing it out, which is really, really nice. I like it. Right, okay. Last thing I want to add to this is some gems. So let's have a look which gems I've got. Oh, I have these gorgeous pink ones. Yeah, I think we should have them ones because they're just too nice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sort of pop them in here, there and everywhere. Do some around here. So these are the ones that are sort of on a line, on a string of them. Oh, I like it. I really, really like it. I feel like I want one more on. There we go. Right, so there you have it, guys. That is mine. Now I'm not doing any borders or anything on it because, yeah, I like it just as it is. So there is my wall hanging. So I've done my wall hanging so far, and I have done my card. So how nice is that? So let's pop them just off to the side, and then let's bring in what we have, and let's create our tag. So I'm thinking that I'm going to use this as my tag. Are we allowed to bring in a cardboard base for a tag? Or do we have to do it on one of these? Oh, see, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So because I'm not 100% sure, then I am just going to use this. So I'm literally just using what we have. And I am going to... So I'm going to have the square as my back bit, so that's where we can write. And then if we are allowed to, then I might back it. And then for the top bit, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With the squares, it's really easy to follow. Right, okay, so that's our tag. Now I feel like I want to add some more card to it to make it stronger. I am going to use a bit of this, so we're going to have to do a bit of matching up, I think. So if I do it on this side, it's not quite matching up, is it? Just because I want it to be a little bit a little bit more sturdy. Right, that's perfect. So I need to make glue. Okay. So this is actually just about run out, this glue. So there's that bit. And then glue this. So it's a good way really to make sure that our tag is going to be really sturdy. So it's a good way to sort of use up your your leftovers, so your last little bits and pieces. I have really enjoyed this challenge. Like, really enjoyed it. It's everything I could ever wish for in a challenge. It really is. So I think Julia already knows how nice she's been to me. So yeah, because like I said, she knows I love my florals. But it still doesn't mean I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, next I haven't got a clue. That is the question. What are we going to do? Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a couple of days of me trying to work out and thinking, and hopefully by Saturday I'll be able to tell Julia what we are doing. So that's the plan anyway. Right, what I'm going to do is did I bring, no, they're in the kitchen still. I did actually take them out to be yeah, washed. So I'm bringing in this Stencil Paste because it is in a lovely colour, and we have areas that need to be filled, but we're going to use it to our advantage because it's part of the texture. So that's what we're going to do. So I get to fill in those gaps where the papers join, but then we get to add our texture paste on. So just like this. And we're just going quite, yeah, not really thinking much. Just spreading it on with our palette knife. A bit more. Have it a little bit thicker. Right, now I'm going to create some texture. So I'm just using my palette knife just to go all the way around, because I think it'd be nice having a bit of that texture. There we go. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly dry this. Just clean that before I do so it doesn't stick on. So yeah, we're going to dry this and then we're going to have a look through our little bits and pieces, because what I'm thinking is what would be nice is if we had something like that, and then although I quite like the idea of building it up with just the flowers like what we've been doing, and then when you love what you have, hang on, a beautiful thing is never perfect. In a field of roses, I'm a wild flower. Oh, I think that actually, and then the flowers. So I think that's what we're going to do. So, so very simple tag. But yeah, I think it'll look amazing. So I'm going to go off camera, dry this, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. That is all dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on. I'm actually just going to use my glue gun for this. And I don't know why I've got a thing stuck to it, but you know. So that's just going to go there, like that. And then, so again, a bit much like the other things, not going to think too much about it. Just going to pop a few of these on. So just like this. Oh, we've got a nice little white bud flower here. Oh, see, I mean, straight away, that just looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? And matches in perfectly with the other one. So I'd have one there and maybe one there. And then add in some of the roses, because, you know, why not? And we just dot these around like we did with the other ones. Actually, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. So we're just, oh, I've just realised Julia said we could use thread, and I haven't used any thread. So I hope that's okay, Julia. Although I do need some string or cord or something to pop through the top, so I'm hoping I can have that. So just sticking all of these down. We'll do the same again. I'm going to pop some white gesso on the top of my flowers. I keep putting my paintbrushes in the water, and once I've got in the water they're no good. So yeah, but luckily this is the last one. So there, it's mainly this dusky pink one that I want to tone down. Oh, I love it. Love it. Right, that one's gone in the water. Hopefully I don't need to do any more. And then the last thing I'm going to do is let's add on some of these little beads. I'm going to have to add some cream ones there and there, because I only have 4 of these pink ones left. So there we go. I do need to pop a hole in our tag, so like that. Again, I'm not going to put a border on this because I don't want it on. Now we have some string. Let me have, I don't think that, oh, I dropped it. What about this purple ribbon? Okay. I've used this purple ribbon for so much. I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. There we go. So that is that. Now where did I put my lid for my glue? Right, what I'm going to do is I am going to go and tidy up my desk, and then I'm going to come back and we'll have a look at what we've done. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I am back, all tidied up. I actually don't have a lot left, so this is it. This is all I have left from our little sort of stash. But what I'm going to do is I want that out, because I did have the sentiment as well, but I was, oh there it is, it's fell off. I was messing around because I said I was going to decorate my little envelope up. Now a lot of people always ask, when you put big flowers and stuff on, what do I normally do? Well, to tell you the truth, I normally just manage to sort of squeeze them in the envelope. So I would do this. So as you can see, it is like a tightish fit, but it doesn't squish them as long as I'm careful. So just like that, you've just got to do it nice and slow. So as you can see, my flowers in there are fine. And then I just fold that over, and instead of sticking it down, I've literally put a little bit of sellotape on and then the person's name on there. So that's what I normally do. Unless they've got bigger flowers on than that, and I can't get it into the envelope, then that's when I'll use something else. So to match this in with the card, I am just going to glue this on here. So just need to find my glue. I have just had it, there it is. I got it out ready, because I realised that we hadn't done that. So it's a little extra something. I hope we don't get put on the naughty step for doing little extra. We're trying to stay in the good book, so we're doing extra work. So that's going to go on there. And then unfortunately we don't have our distressings, because if I had my distressings I would have used my Dusty Concord on this, so that it matched in with the colours. So yeah, there we go, just like that. And then I did have, I'm sure I saw them out. Oh well, and then I might put some gems on. Actually, I might just leave it as is. Yeah, so this is what we have created. So I'm dying to see what our lovely Julia has created. So I know that she's on doing hers now, so yeah, exciting. But here is what I have created, so I really do hope that you like it. So we've got the focal image of this, so this sentiment here, and then we've just sort of done in a diagonal stripe these flowers. We've done some texture, we've done some a bit of we've done some gesso, we've even added a bit of gouache paint, and isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I mean, who wouldn't like that as a present? And then to go with that, we have a card, which I just think is beautiful and goes perfectly. And then we also have a tag from when we wrap this up. So that is it for today. If you would like to see what our lovely Julia has done, then do check out the description box. A link will be there to her YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to her, please do subscribe, because she is amazing. And yeah, we have a barrel of laughs every single week. Well, every couple of weeks when we do our challenges. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to me, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, because I think that would be really cool too. Also hit the notification bell on both channels, and if you click it to all, you'll get notifications of when any video goes up. If you've stopped getting notifications, then I have read up that the best thing to do is unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then click your bell to all again. So apparently that's supposed to help, because I've had a few people tell me about that. But yeah, how cool is it? Well, Julia, thank you very much, because I've had so much fun playing today and creating these gorgeous goodies. It helps that it's in my colour, it helps that it's all floral, and it just, yeah, it's gorgeous. The only thing that I haven't used is I haven't used the thread, and actually I wished I had put it under the flowers, but yeah, it just slipped my mind. So I hope I'm not on this naughty step for not using it, but I will be over at Julia's channel watching what she is creating as soon as it goes up. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget, give a thumbs up. Also leave us a comment as well, because I love hearing your comments and hearing how you found the video. But that is it for today, guys. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.